Alright guys, well I already went ahead and applied my bald cap. I made sure to cover up my ears with it as well. And then I applied some Elmers glue to my eyebrows so the latex won't stick on them. And now I'm going to go ahead and take some liquid latex. I'm going to apply some to my face, and before it dries, I ripped up some pieces of cotton and I'm going to be sticking them on my face as I go. And then that way it creates a kind of more textured look. So I'm doing this in sections. I'm applying latex in small sections and then putting cotton over it. That way the latex doesn't have enough time to dry, because if I do put latex on my whole face at once, the latex would dry and I won't have time to put cotton on it. Alright guys, I'm going to let this dry, and while this is drying, I'm going to go ahead and take some cotton pads like this. I'm going to dip them in latex, and then I'm going to put 3 or 4 on each side of my chest just to cover it up, and I'll be right back once I'm done. Alright guys, I could barely talk, but I finished covering up my chest, and then I ended up finishing putting cotton on the back of my head, and then I had someone help me do my back. So now I'm just going to finish up doing the whole bottom portion of my body. So here I'm just basically doing the same thing I did on my face. I'm just applying some latex and then putting cotton over it until I cover up my whole body. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my arms now. I haven't done my neck yet because since I'm bending down a lot, my neck is gonna start sticking, and so I'm gonna wait till the end for that. One more thing I should mention, if you do end up trying this look, I recommend you shave your arms and legs and anywhere you have hair, because the latex will stick on the hair and it's very, very difficult to take off. Okay, since I'm basically going to do the same thing on this arm, I'm going to do it off camera and then I'll be back once I'm done. Alright guys, I'm back. So I finished doing my arms, I finished doing the bottom portion of my stomach. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I got some biker shorts, like nude biker shorts. I'm going to put these on, I'm going to coat them in latex, and I'm basically going to do the same thing as I did on top of here. I'm just going to put cotton over them as well. Alright, they're a little bit see-through, so I'm just going to show right this part, but I'm going to coat them in latex, and then I'm going to put cotton over them, and that way they won't be as see-through. And then I'm going to put latex on this as well, so they're gonna kind of stick to my body. So I decided to do a whole layer of latex first and let that dry, that way they wouldn't be as see-through, and then I would do another layer with latex and cotton. Okay, I'm just gonna finish covering the rest of the shorts in latex and I'll be back with you guys when I'm done. Alright, so I finished covering it in latex. Now what I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the top. I'm gonna put a little bit of latex, then cotton until I finish covering it up in cotton. Alright, so I'm pretty much going to repeat this process till I'm done covering up the shorts, and I'll be back once I'm done. Alright guys, so I basically finished covering it in cotton. I went all the way down to the end of my leg. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some latex and I'm going to just cover all the cotton in latex again. That way it doesn't look as fluffy. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, so I'm gonna finish covering the rest with latex off camera and I'll be back once I'm done. Alright guys, I'm back. So I finished doing my neck and then I covered it with latex as well. I finished covering my whole body in latex and then I took some light colorless powder and I put that all over my body as well. That way the latex doesn't stick on itself. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Skin Illustrator palette and I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Burnt Orange and I'm going to apply spots of that throughout the whole body. So I decided to cover my whole body in a light burnt orange shade just to give it a good base color instead of doing spots. I'm all done with that. I covered up my whole body with the burnt orange shade. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the H blood tone right here, and I'm gonna just put spots around my body. I'm not gonna cover the whole thing, I'm just gonna do spots. Okay, so I'm done with that. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of the black tone now and put some spots of that in there as well. So I applied spots of the black tone in there and I rubbed it in with my hands just so it wouldn't look so dark. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put some spots of the blood tone in there as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Cinema Secrets injury stack, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this red shade right here, and with a makeup sponge I'm gonna dab some of it in there as well. I'm also gonna use this shade in my eyes as well. Okay, so now that I'm done with this, I made some fake teeth with some polymorph plastic, and I'm gonna go ahead and put latex around my mouth, and I'm gonna stick the teeth on my mouth. So I covered my mouth and the teeth I made in latex, and I let that dry, and after it was dry I just stuck them onto my mouth, and it just made it way easier for them to stick. Now that I have my teeth applied, I'm gonna go ahead and take my blood gel and my stipple sponge, and I'm gonna stipple some blood gel all over my body. Alright guys, well that pretty much summed up the look. I didn't realize my mic was off while doing the outro, so I'm gonna have to do a voiceover for this. The last thing I did after applying the blood gel was to put on the white contacts, and that was basically it. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to follow me on my social medias, this is my Instagram and this is my Twitter, so follow me if you'd like. And let me know if you guys like me to do some kind of like scare prank with this look. I think it'd be really fun. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.